Having children is often seen as a natural part of life, but for many, the dream of becoming a parent is shattered by the harsh reality of infertility. If you're struggling with the inability to have kids of your own, this video is for you. If this topic resonates with you or someone you know, please consider supporting this channel's growth by liking this video, sharing it with others who may find it helpful, and subscribing to stay updated on more content like this. Your engagement means the world to me and allows me to reach more people who are navigating the challenges of infertility. Every like, share, and subscription helps this message of hope and support to spread further. So please take a moment to show your support. It truly makes a difference in keeping this conversation going. Infertility is a heartbreaking experience that affects millions of people worldwide. The inability to conceive a child or carry a pregnancy to term can be emotionally devastating, leaving individuals and couples feeling a profound sense of loss, grief, and even shame. The journey through infertility is a roller coaster of emotions. One moment, you're filled with hope and excitement at the prospect of starting a family. Next, you're overwhelmed by disappointment, anger, and sadness as yet another treatment fails, or you receive the devastating news that you may never be able to have biological children. While the pain of infertility can feel isolating and overwhelming, it's important to remember that you are not alone. In this video, we'll explore practical strategies and coping mechanisms to help you navigate this challenging chapter of your life. From seeking support and processing complex emotions to exploring alternative paths to parenthood and finding meaning beyond biological children, we'll cover a range of topics to help you through this difficult time. Whether you're just beginning to grapple with infertility or have been on this journey for years, this video aims to provide you with a sense of understanding, validation, and hope for the future. The emotional toll of infertility cannot be overstated. It's a grief unlike any other, a loss that's often misunderstood or minimized by those who haven't experienced it themselves. The range of emotions you may feel can be overwhelming. Grief, anger, sadness, envy, shame, and even guilt. Grief is perhaps the most profound emotion, as you mourn the loss of the dream of having a biological child. This grief can be all-consuming, ebbing and flowing in waves that leave you feeling drained and hollowed out. Anger, too, is a common reaction. Anger at your body for failing you. Anger at the perceived ease with which others seem to conceive. Anger at the universe for dealing you this hand. Sadness may become your constant companion, a heaviness that weighs you down and makes even the simplest of tasks feel insurmountable. Envy towards friends and family members who are able to have children can be a bitter pill to swallow, and shame or guilt over your inability to provide your partner with a child can further compound your pain. It's crucial to understand that these emotions are not only valid, but expected. They are a natural part of the grieving process, and there is no right or wrong way to feel them. Acknowledging and processing these complex feelings is essential for your emotional well-being. Bottling up your emotions or trying to suppress them will only lead to further distress. Instead, allow yourself to feel them fully, without judgment or self-criticism. Seek out supportive spaces where you can express your emotions safely, whether through counseling, support groups, or trusted friends and family members. Remember, you are not alone in this journey, and your feelings, no matter how intense or contradictory, are valid and deserving of compassion and understanding. Navigating the emotional roller coaster of infertility can be an isolating and lonely experience, but you don't have to go through it alone. Building a strong support system is crucial for your mental and emotional well-being during this challenging time. Start with your partner, if you have one. Open and honest communication is key to ensuring you're both on the same page and can support each other through the highs and lows of this journey. If you're facing infertility as an individual, lean on your closest friends and family members, those who truly understand and validate your desires and struggles. Support groups, both in person and online, can be invaluable resources. Connecting with others who are going through similar experiences can provide a sense of community and understanding that can be difficult to find elsewhere. These groups offer a safe space to share your fears, frustrations, and coping strategies without judgment. Professional counseling or therapy can also be incredibly beneficial. A trained therapist can help you work through the complex emotions associated with infertility, such as grief, anger, and anxiety. They can provide coping strategies and tools to help you navigate this challenging chapter of your life with greater resilience and self-compassion. Online communities and forums dedicated to infertility can also be a lifeline, offering a 24/7 source of support, information, and understanding. These digital spaces allow you to connect with others from around the world who are facing similar struggles, providing a sense of solidarity and shared experience that can be incredibly comforting. Remember, you don't have to face this journey alone. Seeking support from those who understand and can empathize with your experience can make a world of difference in helping you cope with the emotional toll of infertility. While the grief of infertility can feel all-consuming, it's important to remember that there are alternative paths to parenthood that can be just as rewarding and fulfilling. Keeping an open mind and exploring these options can help provide a sense of hope and possibility during this difficult time. Adoption is one such alternative that has brought joy and completeness to countless families. Whether you choose to adopt domestically or internationally, through a private agency or the foster care system, adoption offers the opportunity to provide a loving home to a child in need. Resources like the Child Welfare Information Gateway and the National Adoption Center can provide valuable information and guidance on the adoption process. Surrogacy is another option that allows you to have a genetic connection to your child. With gestational surrogacy, an embryo created from your egg and your partner's sperm, or a donor's, is implanted into a surrogate who carries the pregnancy. Organizations like the American Society for Reproductive Medicine and the Society for Assisted Reproductive Technology can offer insights into the surrogacy process and help you navigate the legal and ethical considerations involved. Fostering children is another way to open your heart and home to a child in need of a loving family, even if temporarily. While the emotional challenges of fostering can be significant, the opportunity to make a positive impact on a child's life can be incredibly rewarding. Your local child welfare agency or organizations like the Child Welfare League of America can provide more information on becoming a foster parent. Whichever path you choose, it's essential to approach it with an open mind and a willingness to explore what feels right for you and your family. There is no one-size-fits-all solution, and the journey to parenthood can take many forms. Seek out support, gather information, and trust that the right path will reveal itself in time. While the pain of infertility can feel all-consuming, it's important to remember that parenthood is not the only path to a fulfilling and meaningful life. Reframing your perspective and redefining what family means can open up new avenues for finding joy and purpose. Family at its core is about love, connection, and creating a supportive community around you. It doesn't have to be defined by biological ties or traditional nuclear structures. Embrace the family you've already built, whether that's with a partner, close friends, or chosen loved ones, and nurture those bonds. Celebrate the unique roles you play in each other's lives, and cherish the love and support you provide one another. Outside of traditional family structures, there are countless ways to find fulfillment and make a positive impact on the world around you. Throw yourself into your career or passion projects, using your talents and skills to create something meaningful and lasting. Explore new hobbies and interests that bring you joy and a sense of accomplishment. Volunteer your time and energy to causes that align with your values, making a tangible difference in your community. Nurturing other meaningful relationships in your life can also be a source of great happiness and purpose. Invest in your friendships, cultivating connections that enrich your life and provide a supportive network. Embrace your role as an aunt, uncle, godparent, or mentor, sharing your wisdom and love with the children in your life. Throughout this journey, it's essential to prioritize self-care and self-compassion. Be gentle with yourself, acknowledging the depth of your grief, while also celebrating the resilience and strength it has taken to navigate this path. Engage in activities that nourish your mind, body, and soul, whether that's through exercise, meditation, therapy, or simply carving out time for rest and relaxation. Remember, your worth and purpose in this world extend far beyond the ability to have biological children. By reframing your perspective and embracing the many facets of life that can bring you joy and fulfillment, you can create a rich and meaningful existence that transcends traditional definitions of family and parenthood. The journey through infertility is undoubtedly one of the most challenging paths a person can walk. From the crushing emotional toll to the difficult decisions about alternative paths to parenthood, it's a road filled with heartache and difficult choices, but you don't have to travel it alone. Remember to acknowledge and process the complex emotions you're feeling. The grief, anger, and sadness are all valid responses to this profound loss. Seek out support from loved ones, support groups, and counselors who can help guide you through the darkest moments. And keep an open mind to the many ways families can be built, whether through adoption, surrogacy, fostering, or redefining what family means to you. Most importantly, never lose sight of your own worth and the multitude of ways you can find meaning and fulfillment in this world beyond biological parenthood. You are so much more than your fertility, and your life holds boundless potential for joy, purpose, and connection. Though the path is difficult, you don't have to walk it alone. There is a community of support surrounding you, reminding you that you are strong, you are resilient, and you are deserving of profound happiness, no matter what form your family takes. One step at a time. You've got this.